little music trivia. Did you know that in 1967, the group The Monkees outsold the Beatles and the Rolling Stones?
I did not know that.
That's right. Well,
they were big in my house,
yeah,
I can tell you that.
Mine too, and I caught up with the guys recently. They cut their reunion short, and they let me join in on their tour. Of course, the tour then was canceled recently.
No
I don't know if one has anything to do with the other.
I haven't looked forward to something like this in a long time. Al joins the Monkees.
Yeah, well, and we all remember the band from the 60s. They were the original boy band. Before MTV, you had the Monkees. Well, recently they hit the road for their, get the 45th anniversary tour. Unfortunately, it was cut short. Did I have anything to do with it? Well, we'll let you know, and I got a chance to talk with the Monkees and even perform with them on stage.
And coming up next, gather around the TV set, get the popcorn. Coming up, Al takes the stage with the Monkees. But first, this is Today on NBC.
When the Monkees debuted in the mid-1960s, they were touted as America's answer to the Beatles. This spring, the iconic pop group kicked off a 45th anniversary tour, and our own Al got to spend some time with them. Al?
I sure did, Matt. I hopped onto the last train to Clarksville, caught up with the band in Bakersfield, California. Fortunately, my timing was impeccable.
Here we come.
Well, they came, and then they went.
We made 56 episodes. The show was in 36 countries around the world. We sold millions of records. And so why are we doing it again? Because we have the best fun together.
45 years after the Monkees exploded on both the music and television scenes, 3 of the original band members, Mickey, Davey, and Peter, now in their 60s, recently reunited for a multi-city tour.
Are there any Monkey fans here tonight?
They made it through 47 dates in 37 U.S. cities before abruptly canceling the tour, citing internal business affairs. Fortunately, I caught up with them before the wheels came off their tour bus. Does it seem like it's been 45 years since you guys got started doing this?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you surprised at all at the fervor, the excitement that people have had for this tour?
We haven't really talked about it. We haven't had any publicity. We don't have a press agent. We don't have any of that.
Al drew the short straw.
Al. No, really.
Oh.
Really.
Those songs stand up over and over, year after year after year after year. That has a lot to do with it.
We've got 3 of you. It's no secret. I mean, there are 4 Monkees. Why isn't Mike touring with you guys?
My opinion is that Mike is not, he doesn't like to tour for one thing. He didn't hardly like to come to the set when we were filming, you know what I mean? But, you know, very talented man.
Very. He's always been invited. I want to say that, make that clear. He's always welcome and has always been invited.
The Monkees, America's original boy band, were assembled in Los Angeles in 1966 for the TV series of the same name. At the time of the group's formation, the producers saw the Monkees as America's answer to the Beatles. Although the TV show only lasted for 2 years, the group sold more than 50 million records. Go back 66, 67, when you guys, exploded like that. What was it like? I mean, you guys were bigger than the Beatles at one point.
I don't think anyone's ever been bigger than the Beatles.
But you were selling a lot of albums.
Well, everyone claims that.
They were fans. They got it. You know, actually, it was John Lennon that said they're the Marx Brothers, and that's true. That's much closer than a comparison to the Beatles.
Dave, you were saying that you get things tossed at you now a little differently than before.
Well, you know, I mean, that's a joke in the sense that they used to throw, you know, their little, you know, briefs and things like that, and now they're throwing Depends, you know what I mean? But that's a joke. Obviously.
He used to be a heartthrob.
And now I'm a coronary. Come, why don't you join us tonight?
You're down a monkey.
Well, we never know.
Do you have a wool hat?
If I get a wool hat, can I play with you guys?
You got it, buddy.
They need a 4th monkey. I'm going in.
I want to bring out a very, very special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand from the Today Show, Mr. Al Roker! All right!
The hair we all wish we had.
No plants were killed in the making of that shirt.
No, there is not one natural fiber on my body right now.
Well, there could be if you play your cards right.
Hit it.
just like that, my childhood dreams became a reality.
Cause I'm leaving in the morning, and I'm not seeing you again. But I want one more night together till the morning. Bring my train and I must go. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Sir Al Roker, let's do another one. Yeah. Rock on. Thank you, Al Roker. Good night.
What's more than amazing that I could still fit into my mother's jeans is that these guys are 70 years old. They played for almost 3 hours without a break. We wish they could have made it to the end of their tour with just 6 weeks to go.
Come on, you broke them up.
Wow. The best part about that is that footage of us in spandex from the Olympics will never be seen again. This is what we'll now see every time your name is mentioned.
And in fact, we have a version of I'm a Believer coming up in the 9 o'clock hour.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
So you want to stay tuned.
You know, you were remarkably good. You really were.
Yeah, I'm just shaking a tambourine and going,
Oh, come on, you had the dance moves down.
Perfect. Perfect. You had the hair, most importantly.
I see a summer tour next year for you. Al, thank you very much. Still ahead, Money 911. But first, we just need 911 in particular. But this is today on NBC.
Fairy tales, and for someone else, but not for me.